I went to school just to please my dad, developed some anger as aftermath. I fell off the course while you wait for a Porsche. I'm coming in late off a helipad. I ain't got that money, my nose always running. Yo, what is going on, guys? We are jumping right into it with an Ethereum NFT. I never ever thought I would say that. This is called Mooning Monkey, and I'm just gonna have to get right into it because, man, I don't know much about Ethereum NFTs. None of this is financial advice, but I was talking with Louis from those AMAs last night, and he showed me this project, and I was like, dude, I gotta like check this out. And some of the people, I mean, I'll just scroll down to the very bottom and just show you exactly why I had to check it out. But right here, one of the investors is Mr.Beast, and if you know like anything about Mr.Beast, all he does is give away stuff, and that's what his entire channel is like based off of. And he's just like always giving back to communities in general and has a really positive vibe to him, in my opinion. So this is something that caught my eye instantly just from his name, and I was like, okay, I'll look into it. So here's, you know, the project. They're essentially going to be these 12,000 apes. They are going to be having their launch, which is going to be a Dutch style launch, which if you don't know, because I'm from Cardano and Cardano doesn't do this or hasn't ever done this, but it's where you start at a high price, and let's say you make the first 1,000 like $1,500, right? So then the first 1,000 sell for $1,500, and then the next 1,000 sell for a little bit cheaper. So that way the people who really want to buy in are the ones who will pay that little bit extra because they don't care. So it helps the project immediately with floor pricing, and it also helps fund the initial coffers or whatever they're using the money for. And then you know, it also, like, as the mint goes on, it gets cheaper and cheaper. So if you're late to the party or if you're just broke or whatever, you can wait until you get to that kind of section of like a cheaper price that you can afford. However, it's going to be much harder because there's going to be a lot of people trying to get it, you know? Like, you bet your ass that the people who paid $1,500 are going to try again for $800, you know? So that's the style of minting that they're going to do, which is pretty unique, and I'm not used to any of that, so I really like that. Then the point of this, though, is that you're going to be able to evolve your NFTs. So originally there's 12,000 of these monkeys, and you burn 4 of them to create the next tier, which I believe is actually shown on here. All right, so I found it on their Evolution Lab tab on their website. And if you scroll down, you look at stage 2, it talks about how you'll have to sacrifice 4 of your current mooning monkeys. And then by clicking evolve right here, you'll be given a, I believe it's called Galactic Monkey. What are they called? Galactic Gorilla. And then if you click on stage 3, you can see you need to sacrifice 3 Galactic Gorillas, and then you'll be given the Alien Gorilla. And then if you go to stage 4, you'll have to sacrifice 2 of your Alien Gorillas to get an Eternal Yeti. So this is a deflationary NFT. These are going to constantly be being burnt for the next tier. And now, why do you care about the tiers? Well, we'll go over to their calculator, and you actually get money based off of how much money is earned from their roulette style like casino. Like if you know roulette and you know the game Crash, like a little rocket ship starts and then it slowly goes up and up and up and up and up, and as it's going up you get like 1.5 times your money, 1.2 times your money or whatever, and then like 2x your money, and then 2.5, and then 3x, and then eventually goes to 10x or whatever. But at any given time that rocket could explode and crash and you lose everything that you bet. So it's you know, it's a game of chicken kind of with your money, and as it goes up you get more and more, but as soon as it crashes it's all gone. You don't get to keep a percent, none of that. So you actually are the casino owners as holders of these NFTs, and you can go to the profit calculator and check it out. So let's say like you can move this, and let's say, you know, you believe that this website is going to get 1 million bets per day, which it could. I mean, it's supported by a lot of very popular people. And let's say the average bet is like $125, you know, whatever. You could do all that, but I'm going bare minimum just to show you their bare minimum. So their bare minimum is, let's say, 75,000 transactions per day and an average bet of $15. All right. That's likely going to be more than that, but you know, we want to go as low as possible so we know where to start. All right. Now, if you just own one of these mooning monkeys, level 1, you just own one of them. All right. You scroll down here. Over 5 years, you will earn $1,890, right? If these statistics stay exactly as they are. That's not too much, but here's where it gets crazy, right? Let's go to an Eternal Yeti, just one of them at the least, all right? The bare minimum. You're making $844,000 over 5 years. That is a salary that I don't think I'll ever be getting paid. That is ridiculous, all right? Just now sure, like, how do you get one of these? I just explained it. You need to burn 4 of these, 3 of these, 2 of these, which I think is a total of 24 of these monkeys. So 24 times, I don't even know what the floor price is going to be when these come out. So I don't know, let's say 5,000 first day, probably more, maybe like 10,000. Let's get out a calculator. What am I doing? There we go. $240,000. But, you hold long enough. You hold for just 2 years, you make your money back. You hold for 3 years and you're wealthy. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Obviously, you don't know if that's going to happen. You don't know if this website's going to do well, but these are bare minimum numbers. Like, I don't know. Let's just scroll it up a little bit. Just a little bit. We'll just see. What does this get you? $40 million. All right. Now, these are all hype numbers. None of this is financial advice. Do not get hype with me. Okay. Please do not. But that's just like, this is potentially true. Like, all of this is potentially true. This is very possible to happen. Any of these numbers, like, sure, you might even have some days where it's just like, this is just capped all the way to the freaking, who knows who's going to bet here? Who knows how much people are going to put in? Nobody knows, right? And there's already Roobet, so why would people come here? I don't know. But this is just my first look at it, and just looking at the numbers, it's like really fun to play around with this calculator. But this is the idea of it and kind of the premise of this project. The other cool part about it, maybe I'll go home, because they're doing other things. So the other cool things are, there's going to be a comic book that they make, and they say the idea is to just kind of bring back that like childhood memory. They're gonna have NFTs as comic books, so that's pretty cool. That's definitely not going to be the main point, but if this project does blow up, these will probably be worth at least a couple $1,000s. In my opinion. I mean, I don't know NFTs like Ethereum NFTs, but I can only imagine if this project does well, these aren't going to be too far off. The token reward program, so you're going to be able to earn daily, it looks like TAC or TAC, whatever these TAK tokens are. And they're gonna have tokenomics somehow for that. You'll be able to stake those for more tokens. You'll be able to spend them on maybe game spins or something like that on their website. I'm not sure. Tons of surprises, and they say unfortunately I can't talk about them. But when you go down and you look at their roadmap, they kind of speak about it a little bit. So first off, the first 10%, they're going to hand out 100 Mooning Monkeys to early participants. And then they're going to do the ETH equivalent of 30 iPhone 13s. They will be raffled to lucky winners. So the ETH equivalent, to me, what that means is whatever 30 iPhone 13s cost, they're going to convert that to ETH and hand it out to winners. A surprise that will teleport the whole Mooning Monkey project to a new dimension, which will increase the value of every single Mooning Monkey. Now, I don't know how you can say that without knowing for sure that this will definitely increase the value. So I would imagine this will definitely increase the value, or that's, not legal to put there. So that's pretty cool. ETH equivalent of 30 MacBook Airs. That's incredible. And then there's going to be an over-the-top insane surprise for one lucky winner, who they say will remember this for the rest of their life. So this is going to be huge. I have no idea what that is, but that's freaking hype. And then 1 million USD will be deposited in the bankroll, so the first rocket can get launched to the moon. Don't know exactly what that means, if I'm being honest. The post-launch, this is where we're at now. So they are trying to do their promotional campaign, get everybody, hyped for this mint, and get all their money through the mint. And right here, this is the NFT Evolution Collection release for Galactic Gorillas and Alien Gorillas. I believe that this is what they are talking about. So then they're going to release game version 1 launch, which is going to be the rocket. I do think that they will probably add other forms, whether it is like maybe poker or like a roulette type of game or something like that. I don't know, but I imagine that they're going to have more than just the Crash type of video game. But anyways, this is pretty much everything that I wanted to cover on this project. I think it looks fantastic. I am not an Ethereum like dude, you know, I have barely enough Ethereum, I think, to mint if I get the whitelist. If you do get whitelisted, then it's only 0.15 ETH, which is roughly $500 right now. All right, so this is how you become whitelisted. It says the steps are below are compulsory, and compulsory means like law, like it has to happen. But what I don't know about this is if it means you have to do every single one of these, or if you just have to do one or the other. I'm not sure, but anyways, you need to invite 10 people, or you need to engage and reach level 5 in their Discord. You can tweet about their project, retweet their pinned tweet, and create original artistic content such as a song, drawing, video, dance. I don't know, maybe my video counts. That'd be nice. I don't know though. And don't forget to tag their official Twitter and official Mooning Monkey social media accounts. So if you do join the Discord, go to the official links and you can find it there. And then lastly, subscribe on their YouTube. So anyways, guys, this is Mooning Monkeys. I think this is a really big opportunity to potentially make some decent money. I don't know NFTs on Ethereum really strongly like that, so you know, don't just go off of my opinion. This is definitely a area that I am not 100% familiar with, but I felt like this was a really important project and I had to cover it. So all right, last thing to note is that this will be launching on the 16th of February at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So do be ready by then. Anyways, guys, if any of this content helped you, please like and subscribe. Remember to get outside, see your family, see your friends. We're here to make more money so we can spend more time with them. Until next time, guys, peace.
I get it like a G, but it never came easy. You got me coughing up a lung, I wish I rap like Wheezy. I keep my pace, so I'm sorry that I'm breezy. Keep my sneaks laced, cause I can't afford Yeezys. I don't want the gold, give me BTC. Y'all be acting crazy.